Listen, we got breaking news to discuss involving Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. Listen, this thing is taking a life of its own, y'all. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, I'm here to report to you. He is demanding more money, more NIL funds, and he's being met with resistance from Colorado's AD. We all know what's going on with Rick George. We're going to get all into it, ladies and gentlemen. Also, Dion came out slightly to debunk that, saying that he doesn't need to use Dallas as a negotiation tactic. He's him. You know what that means. Coach Prime walk in the room is something else. But this is big business, ladies and gentlemen. We all knew this was on the horizon. Dion, at least, like I continue to say, he braced Colorado for this. He's on his way out. You don't flirt with the idea. I believe that he's moving on to the pros with his sons. Why not do it now? We're gonna get into it, y'all, because I want to repeat that Coach Prime Deion Sanders, he is being met with resistance because he wants additional funds for NIL and his staff, y'all. This request, I repeat, is not being met nicely. And this report comes right off of the heels of Jerry Jones talking to Coach Prime Deion Sanders about the head coaching vacancy, y'all. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports. I got Phonics in the house. Phonics, what in the world is going on with Coach Prime Deion Sanders? This is a mess. Um, what talk to me, man? What's going on?
It's what we all knew, man. We all seen this day coming. We knew the last time that Shador Sanders and Travis Hunter and Shiloh Sanders were on the field, that would be the last coach game of the University of Colorado Buffaloes by one Deion Sanders. We all know he wants to go to the league. Now the odds of him coaching any three of them individuals is very slim, slim to none. Maybe Shiloh if he drops. I don't see him being a top pick. But look, man, he wants to go to pros, man. We've seen it coming. I'm not mad at him. I don't think it's a money thing at all. I really think that regardless of the fact of the Cowboys haven't won it forever, Jerry Jones likes to make money and he likes to be the center of attention and he likes to put butts in seats. So what better than to have Deion Sanders? It makes perfect sense.
You ain't lying, Phonics, man. This is serious, man. It seemed like it's a match made in heaven, y'all. Do you think that Coach Prime is laying the seeds of his departure? How do you analyze all of this?
Mm,
Was all this in one big coincidence? The Jerry
no, it's
Jones call. Now you got him talking about he need more NIL funds for him and his staff, and now Rick George is he's meeting that with resistance. All of this is transpiring in the same span. Talk to me, Phonics.
because it's not really a good look for Dion. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you're a college coach. You know what I'm saying? You said you were committed to this team, whether your kids were there or not. But now you're flirting around, so to speak, with Jerry Jones and his head coaching vacancy with the Cowboys. It just doesn't look good. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't the AD push back? Like, look, man, you might not even be here. You playing games. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to shell out all this money. You know what I'm saying? Now, thank you, but no thank you. Yo, you put butts in the seats. We've got more attention than we probably got in the last 30 years. Thank you. We can move forward with that momentum. You know what I'm saying? But like I know though, if Dion leaves and they don't get another coach of that caliber, which is damn near impossible, then their program goes right back to the toilets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Um, Listen, is there any way you said maybe shallow, but you don't think that Dallas could swoop in there, and get the pick? You don't think they could move Dak to Tennessee?
Dak just got paid. I don't know who's going to take on all of that, and Jerry Jones would have to also probably pay most of his salary. But also, man, Shador, he's going to go. Him and Travis is going what we'll say for argument's sake, top five. You know what I'm saying? Like, and teams just don't pass up on quarterbacks. So Jerry Jones will have to give a king's ransom, so to speak, to acquire one Shador Sanders. Teams just don't give up. You know what I'm saying? They're not passing up on quarterbacks. especially your top five picks if they're out there. You know what I'm saying? Or
What
Travis Hunter for that
what
matter. Go
about
ahead.
Micah? We're gonna get to Travis too. That'll be crazy. But what about Micah Parsons? You know, because I spoke to the people. Uh, I just say you do whatever it takes to get Shador. Do you put Micah Parsons on the table? You know, he's got a lot of antics off the floor. I mean, off the field. Pardon me. You know, he's got the podcast going. Is he focused? Coach Prime ain't going for all of this. What's your thoughts?
I mean, Micah, I mean, yeah, but you'd have to put up more than that. And yo, if you do that, then who's gonna play with Shador? You know what I'm saying? Like who's gonna have them upright? Dallas needs they need linemen, offense and defense. You know what I'm saying? They need a solid running game. Hell, they need a quarterback. But like I said, they just gave Dak more money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really a fan of Micah. I think Micah Parsons is overrated. That's just me. You know, he plays in Dallas, which is a big market team, so his voice, it echoes a lot. But as far as on the field, he's not a real game changer to me. So I don't really care what he has to say. But I mean, look, like I said, to move up and get a quarterback of his ilk, Shador Sanders, it's going to take a lot of will. I'm not saying it's impossible because nothing's impossible. I mean, look, his father's Deion Sanders. If Deion tells said team, look, my son's not playing for you, his son's not playing for them. It's just that simple.
Right.
So we want to talk. Hold on, let me just say something real quick. If we want to talk nepotism, look, we can do it. But we just seen what LeBron pulled off. First time in history. This man willed his son to come to his team, and that's where his son is. So it can happen.
Yeah, you are right about that. But like I said, this is different circumstances. You know, Brownie was a late pick. You know, I think they're gonna have to really do some things to get Shador. But it's all about who does he want? Because I'm pretty sure, like you said, they could probably get Shiloh, right?
Mm-hmm.
That seems more realistic, right?
In today's day and age, Shador seems realistic as well. My
Yeah.
son isn't
Wow.
playing for you.
So
He's not going to play for you.
What's the pathway for Dallas to get Dion? Because Dion, before this came out, Dion said the only way is unless he's coaching both of his kids, not one, both. So how can they pull off Shador since it looked like they could probably do something with Shiloh later on? What's the pathway?
Wheeling and dealing, man. Wheeling and dealing. You got to offer those teams with them high picks. You have to offer probably cash. You probably have to offer draft compensation. You probably have to offer players. You know what I'm saying? Who knows if another team got to get involved? It could be a whole lot, but it's not impossible. It's just not. I mean, look, we've seen it in the past. Dan Marino, Eli Manning. We've seen it in the past. So, and again, this is Deion Sanders, and he don't have to do it loudly. He can just quietly tell all the teams, you know what I'm saying, when they get time for the combine and they want to talk, and he's there talking to like, yo, my son ain't going to you. I'm going to Dallas, and he going to Dallas, and that's it. And it's just
Right.
that simple.
It's that simple, y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, most definitely hit the subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV.